There's something strange happening today. A lot of younger men are trying harder than ever to get attention. They're posting more, showing off more, talking more, yet many of them still struggle to create genuine attraction. Meanwhile, there are older men who barely try at all, and somehow people keep noticing them. Women start conversations with them. Strangers treat them differently. People remember them long after they've left the room. Why? Because attraction changes with age. The qualities that make a man attractive at 25 are not always the same qualities that make him attractive at 45, 55, or beyond. In fact, some of the strongest signs that you're a highly attractive older man are so subtle that most men completely miss them. Today, we're going to uncover 8 of those signs. And make sure you stay until the end, because the last sign is the one that creates what psychologists call lasting attraction, the kind that keeps people thinking about you even when you're gone. Let's begin.
Sign number 1. People give you their full attention without you asking for it. Here's something most men never notice. Watch what happens when you start speaking. Do people stop scrolling? Do they look up? Do they actually listen? In today's world, attention is one of the rarest things a person can give. Most people are distracted every few seconds. So when someone willingly gives you their complete attention, it says something. Highly attractive older men often have a quality that younger men are still developing: presence. They don't rush, they don't seek approval, they're comfortable in their own skin. And that calm confidence naturally draws people in.
Sign number 2. Women ask you questions that have nothing to do with small talk. Think about this. A woman could ask you dozens of basic questions. What do you do? Where are you from? How was your day? But instead, she asks, what was the biggest lesson you've learned in life? What are you most proud of? What would you tell your younger self? That's not casual curiosity. That's deeper interest. Women are often drawn to men whose experiences have shaped them. And when someone starts exploring your story instead of your surface-level details, it usually means they find you intriguing. Not just attractive, interesting.
And interesting lasts longer.
Sign number 3, you make other men nervous without trying. This one surprises many people. Sometimes attraction isn't revealed by women. Sometimes it's revealed by men. Have you ever noticed another man becoming unusually competitive around you? Trying to impress everyone? Talking over you? Bragging more than usual? It often happens because confidence creates comparison. When a man is secure, composed, and respected, insecure people notice immediately. You don't have to challenge them. Your presence does it automatically. And that's often a hidden sign of attractiveness.
Sign number 4, people assume you're more successful than you actually are. This happens constantly. People think you own the business. People assume you're the manager. People expect you to be in charge, even when none of those things are true. Why? Because attractiveness isn't just about looks. It's about perceived competence. The way you carry yourself can make people assume you're successful before they know anything about you. And those assumptions usually come from confidence, maturity, and self-control.
Sign number 5, women look for your reaction before making a decision. This is incredibly subtle. Watch group situations. Someone tells a joke, a story is shared, a decision needs to be made, and before responding, people glance at you, almost as if they're checking your reaction first. Why does this happen? Because humans naturally seek social cues from people they respect, and respect is often deeply connected to attraction. When people unconsciously look toward you for validation, it means your opinion carries weight. That's powerful. By the way, how many of these signs have you experienced so far? Be honest. Drop a number from 1 to 8 in the comments. And if you're enjoying this video, subscribe for more insights into attraction, psychology, and human behavior. Now let's get into the signs that are impossible to fake.
Sign number 6.
You don't feel a need to impress anyone. This might be the biggest difference between attractive older men and everyone else. You stop performing. You stop proving. You stop chasing. And something unexpected happens. People become more interested. Because confidence reaches its highest level when it becomes quiet. Anyone can talk about their value. Few people can simply live it. That kind of energy is rare, and rare is attractive.
Sign number 7. People open up to you incredibly fast. Have you ever met someone who started telling you personal things within minutes? Maybe it was a stranger, a coworker, someone you just met. Suddenly, they're sharing stories, struggles, and emotions. Here's why. People open up when they feel emotionally safe. Highly attractive older men often project calmness, wisdom, and stability. Others feel it, even if they can't explain it. And that emotional comfort creates a powerful form of attraction that goes far beyond appearance. Sign number 8. People remember you long after you leave. This is the ultimate sign, and it's the one most men overlook. Think about the people you've met throughout your life. Most are forgotten. A few stay in your memory. Why? Because certain individuals create an emotional impression. Highly attractive older men often do exactly that. People remember their voice, their energy, their confidence, the way they made others feel. Weeks later, months later, sometimes years later, people still think about them. Not because they were the loudest, not because they were showing off, but because they were authentic. And authenticity has become incredibly rare. In a world filled with performance, genuine presence stands out more than ever. If several of these signs sound familiar, there's a good chance you're more attractive than you realize. The truth is, the most attractive older men usually aren't obsessed with being attractive. They're focused on living well, growing, learning, building a meaningful life. And that's exactly why people are drawn to them. So here's my question for you. Which sign surprised you the most? Tell me in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And remember, the goal isn't to become the most attractive man in the room. The goal is to become the man people remember after you leave it. I'll see you in the next video.